one of the prominent actors in the movie industry. He has a question or two to ask. Deyemi, how are you doing, Deyemi?
I'm very well, thank you. Can you hear me?
Loud and clear. His Excellency is here, and of course, we said earlier that you have some questions to ask. So, what are your questions? Is waiting.
First of all, it is an honor to be here, Your Excellency. Thank you so much for listening to the voice of the youth and attending this forum. We really appreciate that.
Thank you.
My,
Anytime.
so my question goes as thus, because you've answered one of the questions that I had in mind about the entertainment industry, especially with regards to Nollywood. Um, but sir, we know that many Nigerian youth are leaving the country, primarily because of our, worsening economy, which has been fostered by bad economic policies by both the executive arm of the government as well as the CBN. This would not have been the case if Nigerian youth had globally relevant skills that could earn them foreign exchange, and also if this system actually allowed us to carry out transactions seamlessly across borders. It's very challenging to do business outside, from outside the country to earn income from outside the country. Please, sir, for my first question, it is, what steps could you possibly take to, first of all, reverse this drain, this our youth leaving the country in droves? And also, what steps would help to improve our ability to do business outside the country, even while we are living in the country? For my second question, sir, from 1967 to 1970, even though I'm a student of engineering, I'm a lover of history. Nigeria went through a civil war, which especially claimed the lives of millions of Igbo people. Since then, till now, the federal government has hardly acknowledged this monumental disaster. So my question is, how would you finally seek justice for the lives that were lost during the Biafran genocide? Thank you very much, sir.
Well, you have three questions now.
Two questions. One has to do with the Nigerian youth and the economy.
One has to do with Nigerian youth. Number two is how we can continue business outside Nigeria.
Yes, sir.
Number three is seeking justice for those who are killed in the Biafra. So that was I said three questions. Question number one, there's nothing you can do to reverse people leaving the country except to have a country that is well governed. One, by securing it. People cannot continue to live in an insecure place. Ensure that you create an enabling environment where people can live and thrive. So a society of law and order, a society where people can genuinely work hard and earn a decent living. You can't ask people when you're not doing the right things to just sit down and die. They need to go where they have to earn a living and everything because they have to live. So for me, it is important that people understand that to get them to come back is to reverse that trend, to ensure that A, things are working, they're secured so they can live. Things are working. They have a viable opportunity to earn a living. Number two is that people want to live here and do business outside. I'm actually a bit astonished by that. We are looking for people to work outside and earn dollar. We want every penny. I'm not even going to be giving them the opportunity. I'll be the leader. I'll make sure I escort them to where they will do the business. I'm looking for everybody that can earn a dollar. Forget I'm a businessman. Every opportunity to earn money will be supported by me. Personally. Go ask them as a governor. I look for anybody who was ready to do anything in order for us to generate income. So there's no way I will not be able to do that. I'll support that 24 hours. If you don't know today, the reason why our rate of exchange is worsening every day is because of our reserve. And your reserve is driven by your exports. And you have people who are going to earn dollar. I mean, they should be encouraged by all means. We'll do everything. When I tell you what I'm going to do by moving the country from consumption to production, you see the reason. As for the issue of those, compensate those who died during the Biafra and everything, it's something, again, if you look at my broadcast of 15th of January this year, I did a broadcast where I said, Biafran war has ended 53 years ago and should remain ended. People should not try to reenact it. And the only way to make it so that it's ended is that we now have to build a country called Nigeria. And that's why I've always said to people, I'm not contesting an election because it is turn of the Southeast. No, I don't want anybody to vote for me on that basis. I'm a proud Igbo man. I'm a proud Southeasterner. But I'm even more proud Nigerian. And my number one goal is to ensure that for 10 years from now, no Nigerian will ever say, I'm from here, I'm from here. But I'll be proud to raise this green passport and say, I'm a Nigerian. And I have what it takes to do that. It's going to be difficult. People will not be happy. But those people like you who are committed and have genuine things you will do, will. But those who are, again, moving around now with too much wealth without enterprise will not like it. Because we must get this country to work and work for those who want things to go properly like it's going in every other country. So in compensating them, there's so many things we need to look at. Maybe we won't compensate them, but maybe there's the places where we need to apologize. I need to look at what happened in Niger Delta, where their land is devastated. We're taking their oil. The place is polluted. They have no life again. They can't go to fishing. They can't do farming. They can't do everything. So there might be places that will go and say, we're sorry. We've done the wrong thing. But however, let the past be past so we can move forward.